Welcome to Breaking Ties, a new you after divorce. This is your go-to source for practical advice and support for when the divorce process has finished. Join us each weekday for a quick chat where we'll cover a variety of topics related to post-divorce. Together, we'll explore the emotional, financial, and legal aspects of life after divorce and help you find the best path forward for you and your family. Here's your host and Certified Divorce Financial Analyst professional, Mike Fulkerson.
Welcome to the Breaking Ties interview series, where we talk with a professional who assists those getting through the divorce process and answers many of the questions you may have. Now, I'm your host, Mike Fulkerson, and with me today is Erica Hagan. Erica is the founder of peacepost.io, a communication tool for challenging co-parenting dynamics. And I know what you're thinking. Yeah, aren't all co-parenting dynamics challenging? Well, some more so than others, and we are going to look at a tool this week that's going to go through and potentially, give you a hand on some of that communication stuff. And we're going to get some great information over the course of the week. You're going to want to tune in every day because the questions and answers are going to be different. And I'd like to take this time to welcome Erica to the podcast. Welcome, Erica.
Good morning, and thank you so much for having me on.
Yes, absolutely. How's your day going so far?
Oh, I'm just wonderful. It's beautiful. It's sunny. It's not so hot. Love it.
That's great. Now, for our listeners out there who don't know who you are, let's, share a little about yourself and your background.
All right. So my name is Erica Hagan. I am a mother of three, also went through the divorce process, so I understand how challenging it can be. But I've also been in technology for over the last 13 years. So looking for that cohesion between technology and humanity, and that's where we're at today.
Excellent. Yes, it's always good to know, if somebody's been through the divorce process or not, because it really does make a difference on the conversations that we have with people. Since you and I have both been through the process, it makes it a little bit more on the understanding side of how things go. Now, we have this peacepost.io, and we have this great tool. So I'm going to ask you to kind of explain what Peacepost is.
So peacepost.io is a chatbot that allows individuals to have some clarity into their situation. So what you're able to do is input written communication. It's able to then go through it, what we would call sentiment analysis, look at the words, look at the tonality, and basically read through to say, what is necessary to respond to and what isn't. And I think this is a very vital tool because as you're going through the divorce process, there can be a lot of emotion that goes into this, and you really want to focus on neutral, child-centric responses, especially if you're in a challenging co-parenting dynamic.
Yeah, absolutely. We want to focus on, the kids first kind of thing. And co-parenting definitely is challenging because let's face it, if you didn't necessarily get along while you were married, the odds that you get along after your divorce are not as great either. So I think we can all use a little help on how we communicate back and forth with our exes. So one of the things you bring up is communication, and I think that is a very challenging piece of the co-parenting part. Now, what is it about Peacepost.io that allows us to communicate more effectively?
Absolutely. So for me, I've always been incredibly interested in the intersect between technology and how it can help humanity. So this tool is meant to do exactly that. It's meant to help you articulate in that neutral, child-centric way. So we're able to then read through what the information is and help you articulate. Or on the other end of things, if you were to have to communicate something challenging, say you need to relocate. Imagine how much time, energy, and anxiety would build trying to craft the perfect message, and you end up with a 2-page email. It doesn't need to be. So we're trying to simplify the process, reduce the stress, reduce the anxiety that goes along with that, and just make the communication process a lot smoother. So you can then take the output that you would get from Peacepost, then put it into your preferred means of communication, whether that be email, text message, or parenting app. So it's meant to work in like augment it and just be an additional tool.
Right. Oh man. Yeah. That's, just having that extra additional support to help you get through, or even just get started on it, how you can present it would be a big help for many co-parents out there. So that is a great first day. How do you feel after the first run here?
Oh, wonderful.
I know it's always great to share information. I mean, it's the reason I started the podcast, was really share information. And I am just so excited that you're on the show today because really this is a very cool tool.
Mm-hmm.
Now, this is just day one, and we're going to wrap up day one here. I want everybody to join us tomorrow as we continue our discussion on communication and divorce. Eric and I would like to thank you for joining us today on Breaking Ties, the interview series. Should you have any questions for Erica, you can find her contact information in the description. And remember, divorce is not the end of your story. It is the start of your next great chapter. And we will see you all tomorrow. Take care.